Yes, we are live. Welcome back to another season of the 442 show brought to you by Nagarajah Studios. We are covering the match week 1 of the 2026-2027 English Premier League, 2026 or 2027 season of the English Premier League, sorry. Of course, we'll be covering all the Manchester United matches, and our match week 1 has us facing off with Hull City in their home ground of the NKM Stadium. We are a few minutes away from kickoff. So just some admin things before that. We have revamped the show a little bit in terms of formatting, as you can see from the screen, as compared to how we formatted the overlay of the screen for the previous season. So the players are just walking out right now, so you can just catch up on the lineups on the respective sides of the screen. Hull City on my left and Manchester United on my right. From early news, what we can see is United will be going with the 4-2-3-1 formation and Hull City will be going with the 3-4-3 formation. The graphics are just about to go up. So there's been a change. The Hull City will be going with a 5-4-1 formation. Ollie McBurney leading the line for the Tigers. And here we have United's lineup. Yes, United are going to go with the 4-2-3-1 formation. Yuri Tillemans and Andre Santos, the two new signings, will be featuring in the starting lineup. The manager has quite some faith in them, I think, based off the preseason games. Unfortunately, Benjamin Šeško is not yet available, so Matthias Cunha will be leading the forward line. Let me just check all my plugins, make sure the match clock is ready to go. We are about 2 minutes away from kickoff. Although this is United's first game, the first game of the season has already been played. Arsenal completing a win against another newly promoted side, Coventry City, 3-0. Arsenal making sure they're getting all their Arsenal making sure they're getting 3 points with 3 goals against the newly promoted side. As our table stands right before the match, Hull City is in the 10th position in the table, while United are in 15th. Right before the match starts, let me just have a plug-in here. Please do contribute to the show if you like what you see via the QR code at the bottom left of your screen here, or you can use the links in the description. All our links are in the description. Our link to our Instagram page is also there. You can follow us on Instagram, Nagarajah Studios, to keep abreast of all the upcoming live watch-along schedule. The boss, Michael Carrick, just making his first appearance of the season as well. Referee looks ready to blow. Let me just get the match clock up and running. So it is United who are going to kick off, and we have Manchester United officially beginning their first game of the season, and we are ready on the attack. Luke Shaw in possession very high up the field. Harry Maguire pumps one upfield. Luke Shaw gets onto the end of it. Patrick Dogu is out-muscled by number 6 Ajayi of Hull City. The referee Darren England has given a free kick to Hull City right at the edge of the penalty area. The free kick is taken. The scramble for the ball. United now in possession. That's Brian Mbeumo on the right. It's Cooley in the hands of Solakis. I believe he's the new signing, a new goalkeeper for Hull City as soon as they made it up into the Premier League. GGMU. That's our first comment of the new season. GGMU. Yes, bro. Hopefully we still will be saying that at the end of the match. Hull City now in possession. In these opening 2 minutes, Hull are visibly very cautious. I guess as a newly promoted side, it's reasonable to be cautious in your first game. Hull City's captain, Louis Coyle, their number 2, a right back, has been a standout player for them in the championship last season. So he's one to look out for. Ollie McBurney as well, naturally their striker, has also pulled in a handful of goals last season in the championship. Baleba coming soon. Yes. Let's also hear your thoughts about... Oh, wait a minute. Bruno Fernandes in the penalty box. Oh. That is he was swiftly shut down by the Hull City defense. So let's also hear your thoughts on Manchester United's potential signing. I hear the fee has been agreed at about £65 million. But of course, there has been worries online by the netizens that he is injury prone. But from what I can see, he has only missed 1 game for Brighton thus far, and the injury he has currently suffered is probably his second setback in the entire time he's been with Brighton. So I don't see that as injury prone. But of course, that still comes down to the medical that's going to be conducted, I believe, over this weekend, at least per Fabrizio Romano. What other areas do you think United should be strengthening themselves in? Please do let us know in the comments. There's Hull City coming down the right in attack. Oh my God, Ollie McBurney almost got a header, but the ball's being cleared and Mbeumo in possession for Manchester United. I believe my camera has frozen there. I think we should be... Yep. The camera is a bit laggy, but I think the audio should still be there. Nobody wants to keep possession. It's just back and forth between United and Hull City at this point. So while Patrick Dogu is on the field on the left hand side of midfield for the time being, Marcus Rashford is, I think, among the substitutes, and he could possibly come on in the second half. that will be interesting to see considering his somewhat successful loan stint at Barcelona. But of course, there were, for those of y'all who did follow the saga on X or other social media, you would know that he has, during his stint at Barcelona, Rashford has expressed desire to continue staying there. But as we know, Barcelona did move in for Gordon, for Anthony Gordon. Almost said Gordon Ramsay. Barcelona moved in for Anthony Gordon from Newcastle, and that deemed Rashford surplus to requirements, which is why he's back with the squad. Dalo missing lol. I mean, Mazraoui is getting on in age, and he does bring a stability to the back line. And I think we want to get a strong start to the season. And at this point of his career, the performances that he has put in, I think Dalo is better off as a squad player. Luke Shaw should be a squad player similarly at, age 31. The legs were not what they once were. It's very evident every time we face a very pacey team. But unfortunately, based on the squad we do have, he would be the guaranteed first choice left back. I don't think the Lewis Hall speculations are going to come through. They've already lost, as we mentioned, Anthony Gordon earlier. They've also lost Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal. So I don't think they're going to continue depleting their squad of the first 11. It's a clearance by Hull. It's going to be a throw-in for United on the right-hand side of the field. Throw-in's taken. So in general, from my observations, it just kind of looks like the Hull City's backline is kind of steady, but their midfield is a bit shaky. And whenever they face aerial long balls from United, they seem to Hull City tend to struggle a bit. So I think United can make use of this anxiety that Hull City are displaying and capitalize on it, and hopefully pull a goal ahead before halftime. So there was a clash earlier. Seems Maguire was brought down by, I believe that would be Bellumi. But the referee gave it to United, and Hull City players were protesting. The scramble for the ball again, this time in United's half. Hull City recover possession. Luke Shaw dispossesses them. The ball's now with Maguire. And Boomer on the right. It's going to be a throw-in for Hull City. Quickly taken. Hull playing well. No, I don't agree. I think they're average. It's a balanced team. It's not really. I mean, they're doing the basics well. I wouldn't say they're playing well. It does seem like a pretty championship level performance from Hull City so far. It's just that Man United haven't come together to punish them as yet. Louis Coyle, as mentioned earlier, their star, their captain, Hull City's captain, getting into a challenge with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw comes out best. The resulting goal kick is taken. United are still in possession. Andre Santos Aiden Heaven, Maguire. Heaven finds Bruno Fernandes. That was a looping ball looking for Patrick Dogu, but I think there's a bit too much power on the ball, and Dogu himself was outmuscled by Hull's defense. The ball falls safely to Zolakis. As it stands, Microsoft Copilot has calculated that Manchester United have had 65% possession and Hull City with the remaining 35%. So back and forth, a clearance by Zulakis, headed away by Mbumo, Maguire, Mbumo again. There is Tielemans in the middle. Still getting used to the new squad numbers. Those of y'all who have been United fans since the 90s, y'all will know that the number 18 formerly belonged to Paul Scholes. It's Mbumo! Ooh. The rebound falls to Mbumo again. Bruno Fernandes. Oh. That was a good ball, but unfortunately, I think that was Cunha was unable to get onto the pass there, and it's gone out for a Hull City goal kick. Rashford sub in 75-minute confirmed. You know what, bro? I agree. I mean, I can see that happening. In fact, I think he might even come on earlier. If we are at a draw, we're 0-0 at the 65th minute or 60th minute, I could already see Rashford lining up to come in and, at least as a PR statement to show his commitment to reintegrate back into the club. It could happen even earlier than the 75th minute, I'm being honest. So throw in for Hull. Coyle. That was going nowhere. It's going to be a United throw in. Cunha, Bruno. Oh, Mbumo has had a lot of space on the right. The ball's floated in. Cunha. Oh, he lost his footing before he took the shot. That was actually quite a good ball from Mbumo to actually find Cunha, despite Cunha being being marked. By the time he took possession of the ball and made the turn, there were already 3 defenders on him, but he lost his footing, unfortunately. The play's gone on. Hull City are now attacking. That's a brilliant cross, and Ollie McBurney got his head on it, but it was straight down the middle, and Stanley Lamans got his hands to it. Oh, this guy, wow. I think that must be the game plan for Hull City, man. This guy's ability, Ollie McBurney's ability to get onto headers is phenomenal. This is like, I think his second or third attempt at a header. And the crosses are always pinpoint. I don't know whether McBurney's positioning is that good, or Hull City's crosses are just so used. They know where McBurney will be and they float it right to his head. What a save. Yep, agreed. So gone up for another throw in. Hull City are surprised that it's not going to be for them. It's going to be United's throw in. Maguire back to Lamans, floats it outfield, looking for Patrick Dogu. But Patrick Dogu's closed down by Ajoy. It's gonna go out for a Hull City throw in. Throw in's taken. Oh, that is another brilliant save by Lamans. So Mbumo's header picked up by Hull. That was a looping shot, quite an ambitious one, I might add. But had Lamans not been paying attention, that might have gone in. So it's going to be a corner for Hull City. Corner is whipped in. Oh my goodness! Oh my... Oh! Shit! Hull City have actually pulled in front here. That is ridiculous. I mean, it is their home ground, the MKM Stadium and all, but... Oh no! How has this happened? I wouldn't blame Lamans for this at all. He made a good initial save, but the defense, they were just standing around watching. See, Ollie McBurney gets a foot on it. Lamans makes the initial save, but the rest of the defense, what are you guys doing? Oh my god, they were just rooted to the spot. Maguire is actually hugging Mbumo instead of a Hull City player. Oh, this is just so messy. Ridiculous. Shit, yep. Agreed. In a word. I think they were so busy keeping their eyes on Ollie McBurney that they just left the goal scorer Sami Ajayi, their number 6 of fullback. Oh, that is horrible, ladies and gentlemen. Unexpectedly, at the MKM Stadium here, Manchester United have fallen behind 1-0. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. I was, before going into the game, fairly confident that as a newly promoted side, we would steamroll over Hull City as what Arsenal had did to Coventry City earlier. Boomer with a cross in, cleared away. That is... Alright, I can see the vision there. It was Tielemans with the rebound. With a volley on the rebound, but it's with Solakis now. But no stress, no stress. For those of you all who have joined us, United just very recently went behind 1-0 down to Hull City at the MKM Stadium, but not to stress. We are barely 20 minutes in the game. There is still very much left to play. So Hull City and Man United have had 3 shots each. Hull City getting all 3 on target. United only getting 2 on target. Fridge behavior. I get it, I really do. Harry Maguire has really turned his career around from all the mistakes he was making during his first few seasons. And then after the captaincy was stripped away from him, he really turned, he didn't let the criticisms affect him. He turned his game around, became quite a crucial defender, but he is getting on in age and his flaws have been exposed many a time. We can't just, depend on him all the way. We have to invest in defense. I think we could still use him as a super sub in the defense of sorts. When we're gonna close out the game, and just bring him on to get onto headers in the closing minutes. But as a starter in the regular 11, in the first 11, I don't think so. I don't think Luke Shaw and Maguire have got it in them anymore. We can't be using the anomaly results to justify their continued presence in the first 11. United keep the ball in midfield. Yuri Tielemans has given away possession, but it's deemed as a foul. It's going to be a free kick for United. Slater, their Hull City's number 27, deemed to have been part of their offending conduct. United is on the attack. United are on the attack. Bumo floats one in. Oh no. Patrick Dogu got onto that, but it's collided with Solakis. I'm not sure who the foul is going to be given. It's probably going to be given to Solakis, and Hull City are going to get the free kick. But yeah, because in the replay, Solakis got the ball, but Dogu was still trying to go for the header. Unfortunate. It's a pretty good ball. Probably didn't end up in a better. It could have ended up in a better position for Dogu, but game goes on. Hull City have regained possession quite deep into United's half, but the rebound falls to Hull City again. Now they're attacking by the left side. The cross is floated into the box, cleared away by Maguire. Possession still with Hull City. It's going to be a throw in to United here. I think after Rashford gets reintegrated into the team, right, properly, I think we should consider using him and Cunha interchangeably and leave Dogu as a first choice left back. Assuming Benjamin Šeško returns to full fitness. Speaking of our striker department, it seems that Aston Villa are lining up a move for Joshua Zirkzee, considering that Ollie Watkins might leave for the Saudi Pro League. Interesting to see how that's going to develop. Bring on Menu. Yeah. Probably deep in the second half. Oh wait, United might find the chance here. Patrick Dogu is in the penalty box. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible shot. That's way off target. But credit to him for getting onto the ball though. That was a messy lobbing pass from Cunha, but credit to Dogu for getting onto that. I don't know if Egan, the number 15 for Hull City, Egan made enough contact for there to be a consideration of a corner. The Referee has deemed it to be a goal kick. Neither Thielens nor Santos have been particularly impressive so far. So I guess the wait continues for Carlos Baleba to be featured in the first team. So throw in for Hull City. First game of the season, 25 minutes in. This is not where we want to be. The haters will already be typing up the drafts on X. So we've got 60 minutes plus to prove them wrong. We are attacking, but there's no, no positive movement upfield. Every time we move forward a bit, we are pulled back into back passes. Draw at halftime at least. That, of course, that would be great. That would be ideal, but the way that United are playing, Luke Shaw's loose pass. Hull City picked up on the ball. Andre Santos recovering possession for United. The ball's now with Luke Shaw. Patrick Dogu. Oh, Luke Shaw's picked up possession again. Back to Aiden Heaven. Speaking of Aiden Heaven, if reports are to be believed, according to Aiden Heaven's mother, it was when Heaven was still at Arsenal's academy, it was Per Mertesacker who identified that Aiden Heaven should actually play in the center of defense. I think he was formerly a midfielder. Oh no, I think he was a striker, and then it was Per Mertesacker who told Heaven's mother that no, his natural position should be a centre back. So I guess we have Mertesacker to thank for that. Bruno Fernandes, Brian Bumo, Zraoui. Harry Maguire floats it in. Oh! So close, Patrick Dogu again. Whew. Unfortunately, the ball goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Yep, it's going to be a goal kick, and the score remains 1-0. It's a brilliant cross. Unfortunately, Dogu couldn't get onto the end of it. Oh, come on, man. I can't. The guy who committed the foul, a blatant push. Sorry, just let me compose myself. The guy who committed the foul, a blatant push. His name is Crooks. I mean, sometimes the jokes just write themselves, man. You know what I mean? Brian Bumo. Oh, the pass meant for Bruno, misplaced. Hull City have now picked up on possession. I think it's Ollie McBurney. Cleared away by Aiden Heaven. Possession in the middle of the field, but United have given up possession. It's a clearance from Hull City. It's going to be a throw-in for United here. Ah, there we go. Rashford's warming up. Definitely going to see him in the second half if the score remains the same and we continue to play this way. You know what? Good. Let him come back and let him score a goal. And, let him reintegrate back into the squad. He is a quality player after all. It's just the lazy attitude. You know what I mean? The not willing to track back and all that. Oh, Kobe Mainoo is warming up as well. Luke Shaw is going to take this throw in. Oh, still in the penalty box, United. Cunha dispossessed, but the loose ball is going to fall to United and Mbumo. It's between Mbumo and Mazraoui. Mbumo's whipped it in. Safely in the hands of Solakis. 46, Doku is coming. Hey, you know what? That sounds like a plan. That sounds really... I mean, he's the only one who genuinely has gotten the most chances, I believe. Like, he's been in great positions. I think he's had like 3 or 4 chances ready. So, last minute equalizer in the first half might be on the cards. Who knows? We would still be 13 minutes away from that. Oh, it's brilliant work on the ball by Andre Santos to keep possession. I think the foul was eventually called against Balumi. It was a free kick for United. Brilliant work from Andre Santos using his physicality to keep possession until the foul was called. Oh, Luke Shaw has found himself in quite a bit of space. Patrick Dogu dispossessed. Ah, man. But it's Luke Shaw again. It's a back pass to Aiden Heaven. Harry Maguire. Mazraoui. Back to Maguire. In the middle for Patrick Dogu. Back for Aiden Heaven. Heavens found Maguire on the other end of the back four. Patrick Dogu. Mazraoui. Mbumo. Not much space there for Mbumo. Yep, had to put it back to Mazraoui. Patrick Dogu in the center, dispossessed. Yep, it's going to be a free kick for Hull. Referee let play on for Ollie McBurney, but as soon as McBurney had lost possession, the foul was given. It's going to be, oh my god, it's going to be a yellow card for Patrick Dogu. Yep, looks like Mance is going to come off in the second half. Getting a yellow card at 34 minutes into the game is not ideal. You got quite a significant amount of the game left to go. Can't have that yellow card hanging over your head. For those of you all who have joined us, unfortunately in match week 1 of this 2026-2027 season, United are trailing Hull City in the MKM Stadium, home of the Tigers. But there is still some promise. Mbumo has been found with that phenomenal cross. Unfortunately, there's no one in the box. He crosses it anyway. Cunha is unable to get onto there. Andre Santos with the rebound. Nope, he's decided to pass to Luke Shaw, who has looped it in. Oh, it's an overhead attempt by Brian Mbumo. It should be a corner. I can't believe he actually went for that though. It would have been spectacular, but it's come off. I think it's come off Ajoyi, and it's going to be a corner. to be taken by Brian Mbeumo himself. This would be United's first corner, and that means the Hull City and United have had one corner each in the game. The corner is whipped in by Brian Mbeumo, safely into the hands of Solakis. Hull City on the attack now. All of United's team are back. There's very little Hull City bodies upfield here. Slater. Coyle. Oh, that's a good ball in. Looking for, of course, Oli McBurney. The rebound has fallen to Bellumi. It's whipped in again for another. It's headed away. But possession still with the Tigers. Bellumi now. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Yep. Tielemans. The whistle has been blown against Tielemans for that tackle on Bellumi. It's going to be a free kick for Hull City right at the edge of the box. This would be, very much in the territory of Dominic Szoboszlai, Cristiano Ronaldo, James Ward-Prowse even. It's a very good angle. Lamans has to be careful here. Oh my god, we can't go 2-0 down in match week 1, man. Against Hull City. No. Come on. Oh, guys. Woo. Alright, the free kick is taken. Oh, no. We have gone 2-0 down. I don't believe it. It's who's this again? Who's that? Mendy. Oh my god, it's Mendy. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I would have thought that United would be 2-0 ahead by now, but of course that is relying on the nostalgia of who United were. And this is a very bad reminder of who United are currently. That is ridiculous. They're all so focused on Oli McBurney that yet again nobody was on Mendy this time. They weren't marking Ajoy earlier and they weren't marking Mendy this time, and you can already see the headlines tomorrow that the haters are going to start calling out Michael Carrick as being out of his depth. But we got to remember, this is still the first half of the first game of the season. Understandably dejected as United fans will be, we can't lose hope just yet, especially in the manager, especially when there's been 2 new signings. Oh my god, Heaven has let possession go, but it's picked up by Maguire. This is Tielemans has been brought down. It's going to be a free kick to United. That should be yellow cardable, but I think Slater's going to get away with it. Okay, that's Matthias Cunha with the ball. Luke Shaw. There seems to be some sort of positional change here, because it seems that Patrick Dogu has moved to the striker's role and Matthias Cunha has come back to the left wing. Halftime talk. I really hope Carrick finds the ability to give these boys the hairdryer treatment that Sir Alex was so famous for. Oh, that is a brilliant sliding tackle by Mazraoui. United in possession with Bruno Fernandes. Finds Cunha in the middle of the park. This is Andre Santos now in possession for Manchester United. Bumo. Ball's now back with Cunha. Bruno Fernandes is a clever back heel to Patrick Dorgu. Oh, the pass is intercepted by Hull City. But the attempted pass is picked up by United's Brian Mbumo back to Andre Santos. It's a 1-2 between Bruno Fernandes and Andre Santos. Bruno Fernandes with absolutely nowhere to go. The ball's been played back. Andre Santos. Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the park. Mazraoui. 4 minutes left in regulation time and there's no sign of a positive movement from Man United. They are still in possession but unable to break through this defense. The ball's with Aiden Heaven, Harry Maguire. That is Mbumo. It's a weak cross, easily cleared away. It's going to be a throw-in for United. I guess my words have come back to haunt me. I had said earlier in the game prior to the first goal being scored that Hull City were putting in a championship level performance, but now it looks like United who are playing like a championship team. So for some unseen incident, the number 25 for Hull City, Crooks, has finally gone to the book. It's going to be a yellow card. The throw-in for United quickly taken. Possession now with Harry Maguire. Yuri Tillemans, Mazraoui, back to Harry Maguire. Alright, that's a goal. Luke Shaw barely keeps it in. Ball's back with Aiden Heaven, back to Harry Maguire again. Again, no positive movement from United despite keeping possession for so long. So obviously the defense needs work, but I don't know what can be done. I don't think Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw are going to be replaced this season. If we do get a left back, it's probably going to be a youngster who's not going to come into the first team straight away. So it looks like based on this performance alone, it's going to be another season of a work in progress. And Mbumo, oh, that cross again for Patrick Dorgu, who does get a hit onto it. Unfortunately, it goes wide again. So the idea is there, we just don't have the right players in the right positions to put the ball in the back of the net. The goal kick is taken by Solakis. Just a bunch of headers while scrambling for possession. Ollie McBurney was too heavy a pass and Bellumi collides into Aiden Heaven. It's going to be a foul for United. Andre Santos, Yuri Tillemans, Ryan Mbumo. I am sad. So my bro, as will be United fans all over the world, there's going to be 2 minutes of extra time here in the first half. But from the way things are going, it's unlikely that we're going to even pull a goal back here. I think it's going to finish 2-0 the first half. We're going to need a miracle if we're going to equalize before halftime. I think it's going to be is it a foul city? Nope. Play goes on. Andre Santos in the middle of the park. Mbumo fails to keep control. Hull City with a clearance which falls. I think that's Bruno. Yep. Ball is with Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Fernandes again. Oops. Alright. Nope. Cunha has recovered possession for United. Oh, that's a clever ball to Bruno Fernandes. Ooh. Headed away by Hull City. It's going to be a throw in for United. We have 1.5 minutes left in extra time in this first half. At the MKM Stadium, the throw in is taken, headed away by Hull City. Yuri Tillemans. Is that Tillemans? Yes, number 18. Mazraoui. Andre Santos. And Bumo comes off Hull City. It's going to be a throw in for United. Nope. That's it. The referee has called time on this first half. The first half ends here at the MKM Stadium. Hull City, the home team, lead 2-0 against Manchester United in what has been a disappointing performance from United so far. That and more will be covered in the halftime discussion prior to the commencement of the second half. Oh, it seems that Aiden Heaven and Ollie McBurney are having a few choice words about the last foul before the last foul by, who was that again? I believe it was Bellumi. Ollie McBurney having a few choice words with Aiden Heaven there, but it is halftime. We'll be back to discuss about what went wrong for Manchester United in that first half, but until then we're going to have a short interval. We'll see you right after these messages. Let me just pull up my we'll see you right after these messages for the halftime discussion. Be right back. All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a disappointing show by United. Unfortunately, as you all know, United are currently down 2-0 against Hull City at Hull City's home ground, the MKM Stadium. Both headers, both goals coming from, I wouldn't say set pieces, but headers actually, I think. It was, I guess while United have had a decent show, an average a game so far, I think these are just warning signs which Michael Carrick and the team have to work on in training before the next matches. I think Tillemans and Santos can't be playing together. It seems like both of them are somewhat attack minded. We don't really have a defensive stalwart like we did in Casemiro last season. I'm not saying that we should have kept Casemiro for one more season. I mean, if he knows his own body and decided to call time on his United career, we gotta respect that. But hopefully with Baleba incoming, hopefully he can bring that physical presence, more of a CDM role rather than a CM who's gonna move up. I think between Tillemans and Santos, I think based on this game, I had seen that Santos is more of the physical player. Tillemans goes down a bit easily. Nonetheless, we are Manchester United and we should not be in such a situation where Hull City are 2-0 ahead of us at halftime. The only solid change that I can see that United are going to make is to take off Patrick Dorgu and replace him with, of course, Marcus Rashford. An interesting thing that they could explore, right, if they were to remove Dorgu and replace him with Rashford, would be to actually bring back Cunha to left wing, where he operates best, right, and to actually give Rashford the striking role. So similarly, how like Ronaldo went from a winger to a striker at Madrid, this could be the time where we transition Rashford to become a striker. I mean, he is 28. This would be a good time where he's somewhat in his prime to be all the way up front and start banging in the goals, maybe 20 or 30 a season. That is something Michael Carrick might want to explore, but of course he is the manager and we as fans have to live with the decisions he makes. I hope Luke Shaw is withdrawn as well, so maybe what has to be done is Luke Shaw comes off for Marcus Rashford and then Dorgu drops to left back, Cunha drops to left wing and Rashford goes up front as the sole striker. Because depending on Dorgu to finish off the chances has been disappointing so far. His positioning is pretty good, but he either doesn't have the strength to hold on to the ball or in situations where he does manage to hold on to the ball, the shot goes wide. But if Rashford were in those situations, I would think he's more likely to finish. Of course, probably either Santos or Tillemans has to come off for Kobbie Mainoo in the second half. Neither of them were really that impressive. Hopefully that changes in the upcoming games. I can't go through another 38 weeks of wondering if we're gonna, or another 38 match weeks, or 37 more match weeks rather, wondering if we're gonna qualify for the Champions League. So let me just reset the match clock and get ready for the second half to begin. So a little bit of trivia to take your minds off the scoreline currently. For those of you all who do remember our lethal striker Ruud van Nistelrooy, his son Liam van Nistelrooy is currently a professional football player. So I think let me just see who he is a part of, whose team he is from, but that's not the piece of trivia. Let me just pull that up. Yep, so he is a forward. Liam van Nistelrooy is a forward at PSV Eindhoven. So the trivia is actually how he came to get his name. So it seems that Ruud van Nistelrooy named his son after a former teammate at Manchester United, Liam Miller. Unfortunately, Miller is currently has passed away. Rest in peace, Liam Miller. But Miller himself didn't have a very spectacular career at United. I think he only managed about 12 games before he was loaned out to Leeds before being sold permanently. And based on that, you would think what could have possibly impressed Ruud van Nistelrooy that much to name his son after him. But I think you have to look at his career prior to coming to United. Liam Miller was formerly, before he joined United, he was from Celtic, and his Celtic career was so productive that the manager of Celtic at the time was actually pretty disappointed that Miller didn't want to extend his contract at United, and didn't want to extend his contract at Celtic, and chose to join United as reportedly the Celtic manager at the time wanted to build an entire team around Miller. So that was the impact that he had at Celtic at the time. So good news, news rather, it seems that it is Rashford who's going to be coming on right at the stroke of halftime, and he's been given the number 9 jersey. So it's, just hold on a minute, Hull City are gearing up to kick off. The referee is blowing his whistle. I don't know, there's still something to be waited. They're just waiting for something, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, there it is. The second half has kicked off. Just waiting to update you as to who has come off for Rashford. Mazraoui. That pass is not going anywhere. Collected by Hull City. So Lakis clears it upfield. That ball, that clearance lands to Maguire. It is Patrick Dogu who has come off for Marcus Rashford. But it seems that Cunha is going to remain in this striker's position. So it seems that Rashford is going to be on the left, and Cunha is going to remain as a striker for this match. That's a bad pass from Tielemans, picked up by Hull City. Pass was intended for Cunha, but not good enough. Oh, whipped in by Hull City. Headed away by Luke Shaw. Aiden Heaven shepherds the ball into Senny Lamans. The ball's being played out to Tielemans and oh, it's Matthias Cunha is brought down by Mendy. Cunha is explaining to the referee that the contact was pretty hard, but the referee's not gonna give Mendy a card at this juncture. This is a free kick. Harry Maguire in possession. Even in a free kick, they are playing back. Oh my god. That is Mazraoui. Cunha loses possession, but I think it's Ajoy who has cleared the ball. It's going to be a United throw-in. Throw-in is taken by Mazraoui. He finds Mbumo, but the ball comes back to Mazraoui. Mbumo again. Oh, that was a good pass, I guess, by Santos. Unfortunately, United are offside. It's going to be a free kick to Hull City. So I guess the new boys do have some ideas, but I think they're yet to gel with the rest of the team. And it seems that when either Tielemans or Santos try to play a pass in, the rest of the team are kind of off guard, and they were not ready for these guys to make the passes. That ball was meant for Mbumo, but Joyce cleared it. Tielemans recovers possession. That was meant for Mbumo, but it's come off the back of his heel. Hull City have picked up possession. But that's a bad pass, and Luke Shaw picks up possession again. United now attacking down the left. Rashford, that's there's some great skill there to cut across one and about 2 or 3 defenders, but he's eventually brought down. It's going to be a free kick. And I don't think I mentioned this earlier. I thought Rashford was going to be given the number 14, but it seems that his jersey is now number 9. Could that be a sign that United are not going to sell him this season or in this transfer window? It's a pretty big statement to give him the number 9, if you ask me. That was a great ball. I don't know why Maguire was so high up the field, but it was a great ball for Maguire. Intended for Maguire. He couldn't get onto the end of it. Is this offside? I think it's barely onside, but he couldn't get onto the end of it, and it's going to be a corner for United. Corner is whipped in by Mbumo, headed away by Hull City, and the header falls to Bruno Fernandes. I don't know why he falls back so much, Bruno. It's a header by Maguire in the penalty box, but nobody could get onto the end of that. Cunha has recovered possession. The cross in, cleared away by Hull City. It's going to be another United throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. That was a header this time by Aiden Heaven, but it goes too high. It's going to be a Hull City goal kick. Not gonna lie, guys, this is not looking great for United. As time ticks away, we are already 50 minutes into the game here at the MKM Stadium. Carrick is running out of options. I'm pretty sure either one of Santos or Tielemans has to come off soon. It's a free kick For United, Ollie McBurney deemed to have fouled Aiden Heaven. Oh, that's a great ball. I think it was intended for Rashford, but it was too much power on the pass, and then the ball ends up with Zolakis, who rolls it out for play. Hull City in possession, moving out from the back. This is Mendy. Giles. Oh, that pass was... I think who was that for? I think that was for Stroud. Unfortunately, that goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in for United, which has been taken. Santos. Rashford. Aiden Heaven. Santos again. Oh, Hull City dispossessed. Possession falls back to United. That's a ball for Mbumo, a long ball for Mbumo, but unfortunately it's gonna go out. It was herded away by Zolakis out into a goal kick for Hull City. I'm a big fan of Bruno, but he has been very quiet this game. They have found a way to shut him down. Other teams are going to look at this as a blueprint to keep Bruno quiet, especially after his record-breaking season last season in terms of assists. Oh, Brian Mbumo is coming down the right at the edge of the penalty box. There's nobody in the penalty box as yet. Oh, that was a somewhat clever dummy, I guess, but I think when Bruno made the dummy, Tielemans wasn't observant, but United have recovered possession here. Mazraoui, Mbumo. Cunha almost dispossessed Egan there, but Egan held on, and then the ball is eventually cleared by Zolakis. United have recovered possession. Harry Maguire making strides upfield. Not sure what he's trying to do there. And of course we have lost possession, and Harry Maguire is way up the field. This has been a scrappy performance from United so far. I'll be honest, I have no hope that if they continue to play this way, I have no hope that they will even equalize, much less eke out a victory at the end. But will I be proven wrong here? Rashford is... Oh, he's found Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's ball into the penalty box has been put out of play. It's going to be a corner for United. So, like what I said earlier, you see, Harry Maguire has lost his head. He brought the ball so far up, lost possession, and obviously was unable to track back so far. And that could have been an opportunity for Hull to break in and score a goal. If this was a stronger side, that is what they would have done. Corner is whipped in from... Oh, it's a clearance. It's headed away by Hull City, but the loose ball is picked up by Santos. He has picked up Mbumo. He whips the cross in. That was a weird cross, headed away by Hull City. Hull City retained possession through Bellumi. Oh my god, thank goodness, okay. There was Sene Lamans coming off his line to prevent Crooks from getting a free run at goal. And he would have been onside too. Not promising, guys. Not promising at all. Masraoui barely finds Brian and Bumo. There was somewhat a careless pass, but the ball's been booted upfield in search of Rashford. Oh, just too far ahead. And he ended up in Solakis' hands. But the idea was there. Rashford almost made a name for himself. It wouldn't have been the equalizing goal, but still, scoring on your re-debut, I guess, would have been one to talk about. But will this performance be enough for Carrick to start using Rashford as a striker in the upcoming games instead of either Brian Mbumo or Matthias Cunha, who both of them function way better in their respective wing roles? Mazraoui at the edge on the penalty box. Oh, whips in a cross. Oh, headed away by Ajayi. United attacking down the left. This is going to be Rashford. Rashford is dispossessed. Mike. Mike. Enala. Don't get me started, man. Goreng. Yes, very much the goreng. We are being fried. Added black sauce. Chili, vinegar, everything, and just gorenged inside and out. Added green chili for effect as well. But United are on the front foot again. Coming down the left. I think it's a pretty defensive outlook now. There's barely anybody in the box. The ball's back with Bruno Fernandes, who takes an ambitious shot from, oh my god, that is ridiculous. An ambitious shot from, I think that was 40 yards out, but unfortunately not enough power. It just comes to a complete halt right in the middle of Hull City's goal. Solakis has no issue picking that up. And we are almost 2/3 of the game. We are almost over with 2/3 of the game. United have had 11 shots with only 3 on target. Hull City have had 5 shots with 4 on target. So, quality over quantity, am I right? The Hull City fans are rejoicing, understandably. Can United find a way to dampen their spirits, at least eke out a draw in the remaining half an hour of regulation time? There are signs, but unfortunately the team is not just gelled very well. United's team have not gelled very well. Oh, that was an idealistic pass by Tielemans, but I think there was too much on it. Rashford couldn't get onto the ball. Oh, I think he might have been onside. No, I think he would have been offside. But as what I've said before, the idea is there. The idea is there. We just fail at the execution. Hull City in possession. Hull City's game plan is actually very simple. They just hold onto the ball, pass and move. Nothing fancy. Which brings me back to my earlier position about how very championshipy they are playing. But it works. I mean, it's working for them against United. I don't know how it's going to work against the other Premier League teams. But the fact of the matter, if United are struggling against a team that are playing a championship game in the Premier League, it does not bode well for the upcoming, the balanced 37 matches. Andre Santos has been dispossessed. Hull City have picked up the ball. So at the very least, Kobe Mainoo has to come on by the 65th minute. Because there's no way we can continue with both. Oh my god, that was an ambitious shot by Balumi. Almost went in. From quite a distance out though. It just didn't dip enough in time. But that was a respectable shot. Seems Mendy has gone down here. I think he's pulled a muscle or something. It really looked like he was feeling it in his calf a bit earlier, but I think now he really can't go on. He's up on his feet again, but I'm not sure how long more he'll be able to go on. Oh no, it looks like he's actually being ushered off field by the referee. Could this be a substitution for Hull City? Yep, I think it is going to be a substitution. Mendy is coming off. And in his place, it's going to be Harrington, the number 22. Let me just see if I can update that real quick. It's gonna be, is that good? Is that another substitution? No. Oh right, it is gonna be another substitution actually for Hull City. Oh wait. Oh no. They were just. Oh no, it is. So it is Ajayi that's gonna be brought off here. And in his place comes the number 17, Maguire. This is embarrassing for reasons which I'm going to explain in a bit. Let me just update the squad sheet here. Why is it embarrassing, you may ask? Okay, because Hull City are 2-0 up against Manchester United with the 65th minute of the game fast approaching, and they've just amended their backline. They are comfortable enough to have two of their stronger defensive players here that make up their back three, and coincidentally those two guys are the scorers. So not only have they removed both their goal threats, they have changed their defense, comfortable enough to amend their defense in these closing minutes of the game. That is why this is an embarrassing performance for Manchester United. Harry Maguire in possession. Andre Santos. Okay, Luke Shaw is in the penalty box. Oh dear, Matthias Cunha gets his shot blocked, but the rebound falls to Mazraoui. He finds Mbumo. It is Harry Maguire way up the field again. If he loses the ball, I'm going to lose my shit. Brian Mbumo. Harry Maguire. Mazraoui whips it in, falls back out to Harry Maguire, back to Andre Santos, Aiden Heaven. Luke Shaw moving upfield. He has found Rashford on the left. Rashford nowhere to go, puts it back to Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes back to Luke Shaw again. Matthias Cunha almost Loses the ball, barely keeps on to it. Hey, if everybody is on the left, who is operating as striker right now? Oh my goodness! Oh, the ball is whipped in. Mazraoui got a contact on it, but it's a really awkward contact and it went way wide. It's gonna be a goal kick for United. Finally, some substitutions for Manchester United. It is Andre Santos who's gonna make way for Kobbie Mainoo. Both Andre Santos and Tielemans are going to come off to be replaced by Kobbie Mainoo and Andre Šeško. Sorry, Kobbie Mainoo and Benjamin Šeško. What am I saying? I'm just so despondent that I'm getting the names wrong. Let me just amend the team sheet to reflect the substitutions. Hull City down in attack. Oh, Ollie Burney almost gets onto that. But we are in the clear for the time being. Okay. Seems another Hull City player has gone down injured here. He's pointing at his ankle. I can't remember who that is. Is that Coyle? I think it is Louis Coyle who is down here. The physios are just on the field. It is an embarrassing day where we go yet another Premier League game week without being able to make fun of Arsenal fans as Manchester United fans, because we really have no say if we're going to perform like this against newly promoted teams. This is a new low, I would say. A new low as a United fan to have to witness this. But it is what it is. We can only move forward and hate watch the other teams, the other big six. Oh well, 4 of the other big six, Arsenal and United, have already played. Sunderland and Ipswich are going to play later today. That might be an interesting game to watch, but unfortunately, we won't be doing watch-alongs for the other games. I think this season we've decided to stick with only Manchester United games. So there's 2 more substitutions. Coyle and Stroud are going to come off for Drameh and Millar, 18 and 7 respectively. United in possession with Harry Maguire. Hull City in possession. The Pass picked up by Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw at the edge, whips one in. Unfortunately, it is again cleared by Hull City's defense. The ball falls out to Kobbie Mainoo. Luke Shaw whips one in. It's just looking desperate at this point. Mazraoui brings down. Who's that? Is that can't identify who that is, but it was a clever shielding play by the Hull City player who got fouled by Mazraoui. So the free kick is going to be taken by Zoulakis. 18 minutes left in regulation time, and Hull City are still in the lead 2-0 here in the MKM Stadium, humiliating Manchester United in the process. Will we be dependent on extra time, or as we used to call it, Fergie time, to eke out a result here? May not be. Hull City are in the attack. Ollie McBurney is in the penalty box. He plays it out for Bellumi, who takes a shot. Oh, sorry, that was Dramé who took the shot. The number 18 who just came on. That could have been 3-0, but it goes barely wide. That is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bit afraid to. If this is how United are going to perform week in, week out, I'm afraid to see the game against Liverpool. I understand this is the Premier League. Nothing is set in stone. This league is the most exciting league for that reason. Nothing is a foregone conclusion. The FA Cup stands testament that giant killing can be a thing. In fact, it happens regularly in the FA Cup. But as a United fan, this is despite the years and years of disappointment. I still find myself disappointed. This is a letdown. This should not be happening, regardless of the state the team is in. But we still have 16 minutes left to play, 15 and a half actually, in regulation time. The Hull City players are asking for a handball from Mazraoui, but the referee says nothing doing. Play goes on. United are attacking. Luke Shaw down the left. It's found Rashford. Plays it back. Kobbie Mainoo to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes finds Cunha. Cunha barely keeps possession of the ball. Mazraoui, Mbeumo. Mbeumo takes a shot, but I'm not sure how physics work there. The ball curved inward, but eventually went upward. It looks like a glitch in the matrix. Unfortunately, what it is going to be a goal kick for Hull City. Harry Maguire in possession. Bryan Mbeumo. Mazraoui. Mazraoui still dispossessed. Ball picked up by Hull. Clearance. Ball falls to Kobe Menu. Oh, Harry Maguire is in the box, but he has to play it out to Luke Shaw because he's closed in by the defense. Luke Shaw can't get away anything either. See, that's the referee's called something. I think it's offside. Ooh. That was a good ball. I wasn't expecting that really. Matthias Cunha found Brian Mbumo. Brian Mbumo got the shot off, but unfortunately he was closed down by the number 17 of Hull City. Who's that again? McNair. He was closed down by McNair before he got the shot off, so it's going to be a corner here. Mbumo takes the corner. Oh, headed in by Maguire. Could it be? It's cleared away by Hull City's defense. It's going to go out for United throw-in. Mbumo in possession for United. Aiden Heaven, Luke Shaw at the edge of the penalty box. It's found Maguire. Maguire is really high up the field. Luke Shaw, dispossessed by Hull City, is going to be a throw-in for United. Less than 12 minutes, 11 minutes actually. 11 minutes left in regulation time. We are going to have some more substitutions for United. It's going to be Mazraoui who makes way for Dalot. And it's going to be Matthias Cunha who comes off for the youngster Shea Lacey, the number 31. Oh, let me just update. I realized I didn't update the Dogu substitution earlier. Oh no, Hull have broken free here with their number 7. He's in the penalty box. Unfortunately, nobody else was in a viable position in the penalty box as well for Hull City. Maguire makes an interception. It's now Lacey with the ball. Oh, that is a... He put a lot of power into that cross. The ball's found Luke Shaw. Unfortunately, the Hull players have all made it back. Benjamin Šeško! That kind of sums up United's game so far. That was quite the ball from Rashford. I don't think could have been any better. Corner Loose ball picked up by Hull City and cleared. Oh my goodness. But football, it ends when it ends. It's not over until the final whistle is blown. There is still 8.5 more minutes in regulation time. Anything still can happen. That clearance comes off Shea Lacey. It's going to be a Hull throw in. To be taken by Giles. Picked up by United through Dallo. Maguire's with the ball. He's found Luke Shaw on the other side of the field. The play is slowed down. United still having possession through Kobbie Mainoo. Marcus Rashford. Luke Shaw again. Luke Shaw goes down, but referee says nothing doing. Hull City still have the ball. Cleared away. Headed inward by Harry Maguire, but nothing doing. Hull picks up the ball again. The clearance goes out of play. It's going to be a United throw-in. To be taken by Diogo Dallo. Harry Maguire. Aiden Heaven. Ooh, Rashford. Oh, he makes his way past. Still, somehow keeps possession. Kobbie Mainoo. Oh, that shot comes off. And the loose ball is cleared away by Hull City. The clearance is picked up by Lamans. Passes the ball to Harry Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Kobbie Mainoo. Luke Shaw. Nowhere to go. Has to play it back. No options. Bruno Fernandes. Loops one in looking for Dallo. Dallo barely manages to get there. The initial header by Hull's defense falling favorably for him. Harry Maguire. Oh, Harry Maguire attempts a shot. Yes, we knew it was not going anywhere. Referee is having a word. Not sure what the issue is. It's going to be, I think, Hull City's last substitution. Their number 3, Giles, is coming off. And it's going to be number 23, Target, that comes on for them. United in possession through Kobbie Mainoo. Plays a searching ball for Lacey on the other side. Back with Harry Maguire. He's found Luke Shaw. United players have no structure at the moment. They are all over the place. It is a lobbed pass from Mainoo that is picked up by Target, and the ball's in now and safely in the hands of Solakis. It is getting exceedingly bleak with time. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. We are 4 minutes left in regulation time. Hull City have amassed 47 clearances. I don't know if that is a indication of intent from United or just poor play in general. Harry Maguire up the field. He has found Brian Mbumo. Oh. Intercepted by Hull's defense. The possession still is with United. Luke Shaw crosses the ball in, but unfortunately it is straight into the hands of Zoulakis. Michael Carrick is set to face the brunt of haters and fans alike tomorrow morning. He definitely will be questioned on how he has allowed this to happen, especially considering some of the good performances United have put in his stewardship last season. That is an interesting ball meant for Rashford, but unfortunately Hull pick up on it and they are now on the front foot. Shea Lacey manages to keep the ball in play. It's now with Bruno Fernandes. The clearance from Zoulakis finds its way all the way to Lamans, who has come off his line to pass the ball back to Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw on the left. Rashford keeps possession. Is it back to Bruno? Again, Bruno has no ideas. His cross comes off a Hull City player. It's going to be United's corner. Less than 2 minutes left in regulation time. Hopefully, if United do manage to score from this corner, hopefully there is a significant amount of extra time, but it may not be enough. The attempt from the corner is saved by Zoulakis. I don't know if United are making him look good or if he's actually that good. United in possession. They just made it past the halfway line. It is Luke Shaw on the left. Rashford. Again, with nowhere to go, has to place it back to Kobbie Mainoo. Bruno Fernandes. Brian Mbumo. Shea Lacey. Oh, that's... Oh, wait! Oh, Šeško's dispossessed in the penalty box. So Lacey attempted a pass. It came off a Hull City player, but unfortunately landed with Šeško. But Šeško couldn't get the shot away. So Zoulakis shepherds the ball out for a goal kick. We are about to receive news on extra time here. I don't think it's going to be a lot. 6 minutes of added time here. The Hull City fans are confident that the team are going to see this one out. I can see why. We have been outclassed so far. Shea Lacey down the right. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot back to Bruno Fernandes. Brian Mbumo. United really can't get the ball into a good attacking position. Luke Shaw plays it back for Aiden Heaven. Come on guys, we don't have much time left, even in added time. Bruno Fernandes absolutely nowhere to go. It's a 1-2 with Luke Shaw Luke Shaw tries to find Sheshko, but Hull City's defense gets in the way. It is going to be a United throw-in. Harrington is arguing that it should be a Hull City throw-in. The clearance picked up by Kobe Mainoo, loops it in, but cleared away. United still in possession, barely. I have officially given up, guys. I'm just waiting for the game to be over. Benjamin Sheshko with an attempted header, couldn't get a desired contact on it. Falls squarely to Zoulakis. Absolutely no trouble for Zoulakis at all. Less than 4 minutes left here in extra time. Oh, that's new. Hull City. I'll be honest, I've never seen a Hull City chant before. It seems that they're mimicking a tiger's paw in singing the chant. That's not good. Aiden Heaven is feeling his thighs. That might be an issue come the end of the game. Luke Shaw's been dispossessed. Is going to be United throw-in, expectedly. Harry Maguire, again nowhere to go. Luke Shaw, Aiden Heaven. The referee should just have pity on United and just blow the whistle now, because there's no way we're going to come back. We've been bang average, even poor in some spells of the game. The clearance picked up by Muller, but Muller's been dispossessed. And Bumo, Kobe Mainoo, Dalo back to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no. Harry Maguire again, very high upfield. The pass from Bruno Fernandes was meant for him, but he couldn't control the ball and goes out for a goal kick for Hull City. With less than a minute left in added time, ladies and gentlemen, I would understand if the away supporters for United start making their way back home, because it's going to be a long drive back to Manchester. Oh no. So it is, I think. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought it was Miller who was fouled, but apparently the referee has deemed that Miller was diving and has issued the yellow card to Miller instead. With 5 seconds left on the clock, there is one last attempt, but Mbumo can't get onto the header. The ball is safely with Zoulakis. That should be the end of the game. and the referee has blown his final whistle. The match ends at the MKM Stadium. Hull City running out winners 2-0 against Manchester United. The Red Devils begin match week 1 of the 26 and 27 season in a disappointing fashion. A loss against the newly promoted team in Hull City. Very disappointing, as Arsenal have managed a 3-0 win against another newly promoted team, Coventry City, who are incidentally the champions of the championship of the EFL Championship last season. So, and for those of y'all who are unaware, Hull City weren't actually intended to be promoted. They only are promoted to the Premier League this season because Southampton was found to have cheated in some aspects. I think they were caught spying on other teams' training sessions or something like that, and having found guilty of it, they were docked points, and that resulted in Hull City qualifying. I think they were not, because of that, they were not qualified into the playoffs, and Hull City got their spot, and that's how Hull City are in the Premier League this season. To lose to a team who qualified into the Premier League solely based on, not solely, but based on luck, it is really embarrassing for a Manchester United team, regardless of the state the team is in. I can only look forward to more transfers being done. The United team are here clapping off the away supporters. I mean, as admirable as that is, we shouldn't be in a position to have to do that, as a gesture of consolation. I mean, on the bright side, things can only get better. They really just can't get any worse. Okay, before we sign off, despite the disappointing result, if you guys like what you have seen with the show, if you like the show, please do consider contributing. You can support us by going to this link at the bottom of your screen here. If the link should be in the description of the video's description as well. You can please follow us on Instagram. The link to all of our social media channels are in the description as well. This has been another disappointing episode of the 442 show, brought to you by Nagarajah Studios. We will see you guys in the next match. Until then, you can follow us on our Instagram handle, also at Nagarajah Studios on Instagram, to keep a lookout for the next live watch along show. Until then, this is goodbye from your host. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night.